Zawar, a spirited 12-year-old with twinkling eyes and a heart full of adventure, could hardly contain his excitement as he and his friends set off for a day's picnic by the serene riverside. The sun was shining bright, rays bouncing off the rippling water, as laughter and joy intermingled with the natural symphony of flowing water and rustling leaves. Amidst their games and gleeful banter, something caught Zawar's sharp eyes, a heartbreaking sight on the other side of the riverbank. A small boy, barely 6, was dangling precariously from the water's edge, his tiny arms flailing as the river's quiet murmur threatened to pull him into its cold embrace. There was no adult in sight to lend a helping hand. Despite his heart hammering in his chest, Zawar's instincts kicked in. His parents had always been adamant about him learning to swim, and now he realized why. Without wasting another moment, he kicked off his shoes, gestured for his friends to call for help, and plunged into the river, immediately feeling the cold water envelop him. The current tugged at him, but Zawar, determined and skilled, carved his way through the water with powerful strokes. He reached the frightened child just as his head dipped beneath the surface, adrenaline lending him strength he didn't know he possessed. Gently but firmly, Zawar grasped the boy's hand, pulling him effortlessly back to safety. Dragging themselves onto the riverbank, both drenched and panting, Zawar held the little boy close as relief washed over him like the warmth of the sun. The boy's eyes, wide and grateful, spoke volumes. Slowly, as the commotion brought nearby picnickers running, a chorus of claps and cheers filled the air. Zawar's friends were the first to reach him, enveloping him in a proud group and hug, their faces filled with admiration. Strangers patted him on the back, showering him with words of gratitude and amazement. Today, Zawar had not only saved a life, but he had also inspired everyone around him with his bravery. As the sun began to dip behind the horizon, Zawar felt a profound sense of gratification and humility. He hadn't sought to be a hero, yet in that quiet, momentous act, he had become one, his courage written in the smiles and reverence of those he had touched that day.